Try to focus on maintaining the retroversion of the pelvis. It's going to get more rectus abdominis activation because the rectus abdominis attaches to the pubic symphysis. So by maintaining retroversion, you're activating your rectus abdominis a lot more. Next, we're going to move on to the torso. So we're going to start to strengthen the rectus abdominis. Right now, this is the rectus abdominis. We're focusing on the supra-umbilical, so from the belly button up. For this one, you can get nice and tall with your spine. Keeping your hands nice and light on your shins, you're going to try to just roll down onto your sacrum and then just come right back up. The first couple of repetitions, you're not going too intense. Just roll onto the sacrum. Then you could grab a hold of your hamstrings, get a little bit lower. So sacrum, L1, L2, and back up. If that's too easy for you, you could grab a hold of your hamstrings a little bit lower down, closer to the glutes. Try and get a little deeper. So roll onto the sacrum, L5, L4, L3, and then back up, L3, L4, L5, sacrum. And then lastly, if that's still too easy, bring the arms out in front and try and roll down to the level of your L3, which is roughly at the level of your belly button. We're going to hold it here for 15 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Up to the top. Same thing, we're going to roll and unroll. Try and do one vertebrae at a time. Try to focus on maintaining the retroversion of the pelvis. It's going to get more rectus abdominis activation because the rectus abdominis attaches to the pubic symphysis. So by maintaining retroversion, you're activating your rectus abdominis a lot more. On the next one, you're going to hold it at the bottom position. Five more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and last round. Last one, we're going to hold it at the bottom. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now we're going to go on to our backs. We're going to do the rectus abdominis subumbilical, so the belly button below, the lower abdominals. What we're going to do for this one is you're lying down on your back. Retroversion of the pelvis, flat spine, arms are at the glenohumeral angle. You're going to flex hips and knees to 90 degrees. Your knees, you want to drive them up toward the ceiling without going into hip flexion or hip extension. So you want to try and maintain perpendicular to the ground, and you want to try and lift your knees one vertebrae at a time until you get to the level of your L3 or roughly the level of your belly button. So you're going up and back down, up, back down. This is a very subtle movement. You're not doing a whole ton of lifting. And really try to maintain your femurs perpendicular to the ground. So you want to try to avoid going into flexion of the hips. Now we're going to hold it at the top, so you're going to lift up your butt, lift your sacrum up off the ground, hold it for 15 seconds, and relax. Going to do set number 2 now. And relax. We go one more set. And let's go. Hold it at the top. And relax. Roll onto your sides. If you need a little bit of water, go ahead and grab some water. And that's it for the segmental strengthening. Next, we're going to move on to the myofascial stretching.